Hey, stop doom scrolling and let's write a short horror story together. I'm H.T. Boyd, and this is my new series, Horrorcraft. Together, we're going to explore how to write your first short-form horror stories using conventional writing wisdom and by examining some of the mistakes I've made as an independent author. For our first lesson, let's talk about why it's important to write short stories before writing your first novel. If I had to identify the single worst mistake I made as an indie author, it was my original aversion to shorts, or narratives that are 1,000 to 12,000 words long. In 2018, despite having no real writing experience, I jumped into creating a 120,000-word horror epic titled Ludogy. And while I would later release a version of this novel I'm very proud of, the original finished draft was pretty messy. The first iteration of my book was an overwritten, tangled mess of cliches, typos, and frustrating rookie mistakes. This is what happens when you rush the creative process before you fully understand it. My experience is definitely not unique. Way too many young writers try to jumpstart their career with a debut novel before they have realized the essential skill of writing quality over quantity. If you haven't grasped the basics yet, writing a novel can all too quickly become a slog of putting words to paper, pumping out tons and tons of content as you simply try to reach an ending. The final result is a work that's too big, too messy, and too challenging to read, which also creates a problem for receiving meaningful feedback. Just like you should direct a few short films before attempting your first feature, the novice writer should master the art of the small before they aim for the epic. At its core, short stories are like author boot camp. The smaller scope will force you to apply more focus to basic story mechanics, grammar, style, and tone. As you complete multiple projects, you'll refine your editing process, establish your rhythm, and learn more about your unique voice. So no matter what horror subgenre you want to write, be it urban fantasy, vampire smut, brutalist sci-fi, pizza splatterpunk, you should challenge yourself to sit down and write something with as few words as possible. It might seem lame at first, but when it comes time to write your great American horror novel, you'll be glad you had the experience. And who knows, you might just have some fun along the way.